it's Malonb or Malon from Facebook or malonshop.com, and this will be my organization video for my yarn stash. As you can see from the back, if you have not noticed already from my previous videos, my yarn stash is finally organized. For the before, it will be like a before and after video. For the before, I only have some pictures to show you guys, but if you want to see it into more detail, definitely check out my video I had posted before. I had two parts to it, the show me your stash or something like that. If you guys have not seen it before, I will be putting the links in the description box and also somewhere in the video here. But there are two parts of it. The first one is just a run through, and the second one is going into a little bit more detail as far as each type of yarn that I have, and it's also pretty long. I had to divide it into three parts because it were just too much to put into one video. So but this will be the before and after, some pictures for the before, and the after I do have a short video just kind of doing a run through for my after. As you can see from the back there, it is somewhat more organized, so that's pretty exciting. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So guys, this will be my after video after my organization. This is what my shelf looks like now. I did change some stuff around. I'm going to show you guys. I'll try to make it quick. I'm not including the bottom row because, as you can see, it's all magazines and books, so I'll get to them in a little bit. But the whole right row here is just acrylic yarns. It's all the red hearts, those three cubby holes there. I tried to divide it up between like the lighter colors going to the darker colors down below. Hopefully that's somewhat noticeable. But yeah, the whole right row is the red heart acrylic yarn. I have some Caron Simply Soft, and I love this yarn in there as well, just mixing randomly. In here it's actually a mix. I have a lot of the cotton yarns down here. I also mix that with, for the sake of having more space, the acrylic mixes. So it's these are the yarns that reminded me of cotton a lot, so I just put them together. The bottom one here is all acrylic as well. It's all of the Bernat yarns. The Bernat yarns, as well as some of the red hearts. What do you call them? The red heart. It's not amazing yarns. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. I forgot the name of it. Oh, Unforgettable. There you go. The red heart Unforgettables. And I do have a couple of others in there, but again, they are all acrylic. Like these ones are loops and threads, and I have some Vantage Choice in there as well. And down here again, it's all just other acrylics. There's a lot of soft, I forgot the name of that. I think there's a lot of that loops and threads. Maybe there's some Vantage Choice. Yeah, a lot of loops and threads. And let's see, the next one, this is a lot of my sock yarn here, with some other random, I think they're all mixes as well. Like I know these ones are the Lion brand Amazing, which are a wool mix. I think I just put my wools here in general in this area, again to use up some space, since it's not like I have infinite space here. This is all wool, I believe. I just put my skeins there. Again, I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna go through each one. Here also some more random wool skeins, and I also put all the Mesa, what did I call it last time? Oh, specialty yarns. There you go, there as well. In these containers, this one actually has all my stuff for like that, the ones I have a large quantity of, like sweater quantity. I stash them all in there. And this one, I have some of my most awesome yarns, just so they kind of stay more protected in that cubby hole. That's full with those. And all the rest of the yarn, I tried to take out to put out at least one of each kind in the front. And all the extras I had, like all the bags of this type, they're all stashed in the back. As you guys know, I showed you during my other video where I showed you my stash. There's like 2 rows or 2, what would you call it? Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys understand, but if you have seen my video, you know what I mean. Like 2 rows of yarn. So there's like 1 row or one, yeah, what do you, oh, 1 layer, there you go, 1 layer behind this one that you see, which has all the repeated ones. You would say if I have more than 1 skein of each, it would be back there. So that is how I organize my yarns. And as far as the books, I actually realized I have so many more knitting books than crochet books. Like the first 2 here, this one and this one, is all knitting, all about knitting, which I was surprised with. Let's see, this one right here, I think this one is felting. Like this little section here is felting books. Here, I think these are, I had to mix it up because I didn't have many crochet books, so that section is crochet, and also books that have for both crochet and knitting. For this section, it's just magazines. Yeah, it's just magazines. Actually, these are all my knitting magazines, and this small section here, that's the crochet magazines. So again, I haven't realized I have so many of that. And this small section here are just, I believe, sewing books and some other mags that have, I think they're just craft magazines in general. And of course, you guys know my binder is full of the printed out patterns. Oh yeah, and this cubby hole is just some of the cotton yarn I have in cones in general. Okay, going to this side, I just put on my fabric there, and I just arranged it in general a little bit nicer. I left this cubby hole open so I can put in whatever item I want to talk about next in my video, like for updates and stuff, or whatever it is I'm working on. I just put my charts there, my patterns. I didn't really organize all that much on this side. I still do have like the either failed or frogged items, as well as some of the small bits of yarn I need to use up. There's some here and also down there, of course. And I did want to show you guys my table because I updated my table here. If you guys saw my video, my last one, I had a different table on this side, but I actually switched it up so I can have more space. And down there, you guys see that red Mickey thing? That's actually my sewing machine. So now I have enough space to actually do some sewing. Hopefully, I actually do it. But yeah, I was pretty excited about that. I just need to bring the chair up, and that should work out pretty nice. But because of that, if you guys remember the table I had there before, that was like a perfect spot to have my ball winder. But now it just doesn't fit. Like the way the table is, this thing here, it's just too big for this, so it just won't fit there anymore, unfortunately. So I had to put it up here, which is not a bad thing, but I'll just have to get used to it. And of course, I still did not do anything with all the stuff here that either needs finishing or I just haven't taken a picture of yet. So I'll get to that eventually. The same thing goes for the little details in there. So, but thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.